Good morning, dear friends. New day, new beginning, and the opportunity to learn the new so we can leave this moment and move forward into our progress. And how can we move forward steadily without recalculating all the time? By the Christ consciousness. And that's what Luiz is going to tell us in a new chapter of the book Christ Conscious Guidelines, chapter 45. Through the hands of the medium Chico Xavier, Luiz says to us, always called. Who is called? You're called? Who is called? He says, Christians are called to serve everywhere. In a house of suffering, they offer consolation. In a place of ignorance, they will offer enlightenment. In a castle of pleasure, they will teach moderation. On the brink of criminality, they will impede the false. In generic abuse, they will exemplify sobriety. In dark hideaways, they will kindle the light. In the fog of despondency, they will open the doors of encouragement. In the inferno of hatred, they will multiply the blessings of love. In the marketplace of malice, they will distribute goodness. In the courts of justice, they will put themselves in the place of the accused, so that he may examine the errors of others. At every turn of the path, we encounter suggestions from the Lord, inviting us to serve. Do you consider yourself a Christ-conscious person? Do we consider ourselves? Do we? What is to be Christ-conscious? I remember when I moved to the United States from Brazil 27 years ago. And I'll never forget once when somebody asked me what I believed in, and I said, I'm Christian. And they said, oh, so do you believe in the Virgin Mary? Do you believe this, that, and the other? And I said, look, to be Christian means to follow Jesus. It's not about believing anything that Jesus didn't say. It's what he exemplified. To be Christ conscious is to follow the guidance and the model Jesus Christ. And you may be asking, but why do I need to follow anyone? Let's go to the Spirit book by Kardec. As a wonderful thinker and educator, Kardec asked, and it's published in the Spirit book, part 3, question 621 to 25. 621 to 25. Were the laws of God written, and the mediums brought the answers in our conscience? Then Kardec asked, well, if it's in our conscience, how come? Did we forget what happened? And they said, yes, we forget, and sometimes we just disregard it. And that's why God so mercifully keeps sending masters, prophets, to illuminate our path. And then Kardec finally asks, so what is the most perfect guide and model we've ever had on earth? The answer is, see Jesus Christ. No doubt about it. The Jesus we know is not the Jesus at the cross. It's not the Jesus that people think, oh, if you don't believe, you're not gonna. No, 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 no. Jesus is all embracing. He loved everyone and still does. He makes no distinction amongst us at all. There are no privileges nor preferences in that regard. You and I today are being invited to this very moment, the moment to really make a decision. Because when we are Christ conscious, the Lord is always inviting us to serve in ways unimaginable. Maybe you're going to be at home and suddenly you feel like, oh, let me send some food to this person. Let me send flowers to that person. Let me stop by at this shelter. Let me go to that school and help people out. And hour after hour after hour, we are in this constant invitation to serve, no matter where we are. Once, Peter was called by Jesus like he's calling us every day. And he said, Peter, while I'm here taking care of these people, I need somebody to go to this house of that man. His daughter is not doing well. Please go there and pray with her, for her. Peter said, sure, no doubt, I'll go there. He walked to the house, opened the door. Ooh, what we saw was dramatic. The father was having an affair in a room. The brother was doing clandestine things and threatening Peter, saying, what are you doing here? This is not your house. He ran quickly to the daughter's room, and she was mad. She was crazy. She was cursing. She was saying all crazy stuff. Peter quickly ran away, didn't pray, went back to Jesus, and Jesus said, did you do it? He said, I couldn't do it. How could I? The father was doing this. The brother was doing that. There was no way I could pray. And Jesus turns to Peter and says, Peter, I just asked you to pray. Nothing else. See? Sometimes Jesus is going to say to us to do the same in our homes. Hold the fort in prayer, at work, anywhere we are. But we think Jesus is inviting us to change people. No, he's inviting us to love people. And love does not demand anything. So today, you and I are going to reflect and do this exercise together. It's this very exercise. Listen to the call. And let's see if we can put in practice with peace in the heart. No hesitation. Jesus is not asking us to change anybody. He's just saying, be my presence there. Today you're invited to be the ambassador of the Christ wherever you go. Shall we, friends? Let us begin in this prayer together, visualizing Master Jesus with us. As we breathe in and out, we feel the presence of His love. We visualize Master Jesus in our homes, blessing everyone, incarnates and discarnates, blessing our neighbors. We visualize our work, blessing everyone we work with, blessing everyone in our communities. What a joy, dear Lord. Thank you for this gift, the gift of your invitation to serve, to do the good. So good to learn how to do it and opening ourselves more and more to love through understanding, patience, kindness, and especially the application of the golden rule. May today we feel ever more deeply what we would like to receive so we can actually give. Feeling your embrace of loving kindness. We thank you always. Visualizing our planet in peace, in togetherness, always. And so be it. Okay? You're invited to be the ambassador of the Christ. Oh, yeah, but Jesus does not need external actions. All he needs is a good heart. You're a child of God. I'm a child of God. We are children of God, and thus we can certainly do it. Let us share this love because today we're being called to be the ambassador of the Christ wherever we go. Thank you, friends. We wish you a beautiful day and night in God's love, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow at another morning prayer here at Cardiac Radio, where we're daily nourishing our souls.